How's it going? So we're streaming another deck list tonight. So this is a friend of mine's deck list who won a set championship on the weekend. So we're gonna be playing his green steel discard list. Know that he played it in a 24-person set champs. He won all 5 rounds of Swiss and then went undefeated in all the way to the win. So I'm trying the deck list out. We'll see how it goes. I haven't played discard in a while, so we'll see how difficult it is to pilot. But I'm pretty familiar with playing against it, and I have played discard in previous set champs. Just getting shuffled up here. I also realized that I randomly had one card that was in a different color sleeve, so I had to get that fixed. So this week I'm just playing different deck lists that won set champs here locally. So last night I played my friend's red-purple list, and we did pretty good with it. I misplayed a little bit in a game or two, but it's a strong deck list, so we're going to see how this one performs. It's a discard, so hopefully it doesn't make our opponents too salty. I know people can be quite unpleasant about playing against discard.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. And yourself?
Pretty good. How'd your set champs go?
Haven't had them yet. We won't have it till the 17th.
Oh, okay. I know we played the other day, and you're trying out a Steel Song without Whole New World list.
Yeah, it's been going well. I mean, I've got 130 plus games on Pixelborn. It's got an 81.5% win rate.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah. But I did win the Silent Night tournament that they did on Sunday with it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so that was fun. It was a small 16-player single elimination bracket.
Yeah.
Yeah, so nothing too big, but it was fun. Went through Ruby Amethyst Evasives, Ruby Sapphire Sharks, Jafar Wheel, and then in the finals was Blue Steel. Like
The Kiwi Birds, or?
no, it was a Malicent's list that he was working with Sevi on.
Oh,
I
okay.
think that's his name. He's on the leaderboard. I played him the other day, and he was like, "Oh yeah, Sevi's my buddy. He got that from me."
I got you.
So it was interesting. You're not gonna see every deck list when you do that.
Yeah.
Mostly, I want more practice against Emerald Steel discard.
Well, you're in luck.
Yes.
I'm playing an Emerald Steel discard list that my friend won a set champs with this weekend, so.
Nice. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see if it's like more the Space Pirate Pete version, or just how it plays out and all that stuff. Let's see, and I'm on the draw. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna put 3 back.
Okay, I'm gonna do 2 myself. Okay. I apologize if I step away from time to time. I've got a 1-year-old who's traveling around right now, but
Yeah.
it shouldn't be too bad.
No problem. Yeah, I'm streaming right now, by the way.
Yeah, I assume as much. You're
Yeah, I figured you knew, but then I thought maybe I should say.
good. Yeah. If it gets crazy, I'll try to mute on my end so that you're not having to do it. But yeah, whenever you're ready.
All right, good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
I'm gonna ink strength, and for one, we'll play Diablo. Have a look at your hand. All right, and pass.
Drop.
So we got
Gonna ink the strength.
pretty ideal opening here. We got the Diablo shift into Sing Strength. He's taking the song out of his hand, so he can't take it with Ursula.
Actually, we'll pass there.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna ink Ursula. For 2, I'll play an Ursula.
Yep, sure thing. Here you go.
Okay. And then I will quest for 1. And pass.
Okay. Draw.
Yeah, so I should have kept the storm, or sorry, the strength that I inked on first turn so I could do the shift.
Into Cinderella, and I'll pass.
But I gotta prevent him from doing the shift Robin here. Okay. Draw. We'll ink Ursula. For 3, we'll do Storm on your Robin Hood.
Okay.
I'll draw a card. And I'll quest for 1. And pass.
Sure. Let's go ahead and draw.
Yeah, I have a bit of a migraine today. I was napping earlier and I took some medication, so if I make unwise plays, I'm going to blame it on that. Hey, Under the Sea. Did you at least introduce yourself as the person who knew who he was in chat?
Okay. I'm gonna ink the Shmi to play the tower, and we'll put Cinderella on. And then we pass.
Okay. Draw. All right. For 3, I'm gonna play Pete.
Yep.
I'll do 2 damage to the tower.
Okay.
I'm gonna ink Ursula and pass.
Was it the 3-drop again?
It is, yeah.
Yep. Draw. I'm gonna ink Robin Hood and play my own Pete and move him on. And then I'll pass to you.
Okay. Draw. Okay. I'm gonna do 4 to shift Pete.
Yep.
And then Pete and Ursula will take out the tower.
Yep.
I'm gonna discard We Don't Talk About Bruno to shift Diablo.
Yep.
And I'll quest for 1.
Okay.
And pass.
So resist 1 to pirates, and I can't sing songs.
Yeah.
Correct.
Draw with you.
Okay. Yep. That makes sense. You have how many cards in hand?
I have 2.
We're gonna ink this Robin Hood to shift Cinderella. And then let's go ahead and send both into the Pete to finish him.
Sure.
take the 3 there. And I pass.
Okay. Draw. How many cards do you have?
3.
Okay. I'm gonna ink Sudden Chill. For 5, we'll play Beast.
Yep.
And I will quest for 2.
Okay.
And pass.
So you're going up to 2 with this draw, right?
Correct.
Okay. Draw. We're gonna hard cast Storm to get rid of Diablo. You can draw with me.
Yep.
I'm going to challenge into the Beast with Cinderella and take 1.
How did you end up doing with Churn of Dogs Under the Sea?
Let's go ahead and we'll ink the Ursula for a dock, no trigger. And we'll pass there.
Okay. Cards in hand?
2.
Okay. Draw.
Here, I'll just do this for you. It has a marker.
We'll do 3 for another Pete.
Okay.
Do 1 for Diablo. Have a look at your hand. Okay. And I'll quest for 1 with Ursula here. And
Okay.
pass.
Sure. You got 1 card behind?
2.
2. Okay. Draw. Here. Pete, no actions.
Yeah, it sucks losing to a red-blue. It's a pretty good matchup for
For 1.
Churn of Dogs. Yeah, I played Amber Steel. I played Steel Song Saturday and Sunday in 2 set champs, and I lost at the top 4 both times to Churn of Dogs after beating them in Swiss. Draw. For 3, I play another Pete.
Okay.
For 1, I'm going to play Hidden Cove.
Okay.
For 1, I'm going to put this Pete at Cove. Pete's going to take out Doc.
Okay.
So let me grab my dice real quick. Oh,
Oh no, the baby wants to play with it. It's fine. Thank you for trying to take care of my stuff, son.
and I'll
Sorry
quest
about
for
that.
2. And pass. I have 1 card.
Okay. We'll draw. Another Pete. Pete's on Cove. Questing there.
I have to keep Peting here because he has Have You Forgotten Me? Or You Forgotten Me in his hand. I'd like to draw a strength here so I could get rid of the Cindy.
I'm gonna go ahead and ink this. I'll play the dock and pitch my hand. Draw 2. We'll play the Rapunzel.
Nice.
Yeah. When you get nothing but actions for 3 turns and you're Pete locked, you got to do something, right? Let's go ahead and these are fresh. Let's go ahead and take out Let's take out the Diablo.
Yeah.
And I'll pass to you with 4 cards in hand.
Okay. Draw. Okay, I do 4 to shift Pete.
Okay.
Pete will trade with Cindy.
Yep.
I'll pay 1 to move Ursula into the cove, and then I'll quest for 2.
Okay.
And pass. I have 1 in hand.
Thank you. Draw. Mm-hmm. 4, 7 could go to 8, something like that. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna ink a Rapunzel. We'll use 5 for a tragic hero. And 1 for a Cinderella. I'm just not gonna use the rest of that. And then I got these 2. And I can expose them if I want. Are both at the cove or just Ursula?
Just Ursula.
Yeah. We're going to go ahead and quest for 3 here. And we'll pass T.
Okay. Draw.
2 in hand.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to do 3 for Prince John.
Yep.
Ursula is going to sing Sudden Chill.
Okay.
And I'll draw for Prince John. And I'm going to pay 2 to put everyone at Cove now.
Okay.
And Pete will take out Doc.
Yep.
And pass.
Okay. Quest or draw.
Yeah, I mean, buying singles probably the smartest and most cost-effective way to play if you're only looking for competitive cards and not to collect.
Play the Imperial Bow. We'll go ahead and take out the Cove. And I'll pass there.
Okay. Draw.
No cards in hand.
Okay. For 3, play another Prince John.
Okay.
For 1, play another Cove.
Okay. You've got how much ink behind? 1?
Yeah, and for 1 I'm going to put somebody in the Cove, but who? I'm going to put Pete at Cove.
Yep.
And then I will quest for 4.
Sure.
And pass.
Okay.
Really need to top deck into
Beast Trigger and
something to bounce
turn.
the Cindy or this Beast off the board here. Bruno would be nice because we could get a draw on Prince John as well as remove a character.
This turn's going to take a little bit longer while I figure out maths. Okay. I'm gonna pay 1 for Bo to give Rapunzel, who's a hero, Challenger 2, and Evasive to take out the Prince John. I'm gonna use Beast to go into Pete to remove him. Take 4 and Rapunzel to heal the Beast for 3.
Nice.
You have how many cards in hand?
0.
Okay. I'm going to hard cast Storm onto your Ursula to deal 2 to her.
Yeah.
Draw. Cinderella will take out Prince John.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and Inca, you have forgotten me. And pass my turn there.
Okay. Draw. Okay, I'll do 2 for Ursula. Okay, I'll take the Zeus. I'll pay 2 to put everyone at Cove. And then I'll quest for 1 and pass. So they've got tons of resources and we're stalled out here, so we're definitely gonna lose this.
All right, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and nine. We're gonna pay 4 to Zeus, the healthy Ursula. We'll have the Beast. Oh, interesting. Okay. You know what? If I go to 6, I go to 10. I'm 1 short. Okay, Cinderella's gonna challenge the Ursula. I'm gonna quest for 6. I'm gonna play a Pete for 3. And I'll play an Ursula to go empty-handed and pass to you.
Okay. Alright, draw. Yeah, I'd say you got this one.
Okay.
I can bounce Cinderella, but I'm still not going to have anything on board, so...
Yeah, well, and I Pete'd this turn.
So. Oh, right, yeah. So, yeah.
Good game, Poison.
Good game.
Thanks for the match.
Yeah, you too. Probably see you in the next one.
Probably. All right, talk to you later.
Yeah, GG. Alright. It's an interesting list that he's running because he's not running Whole New World. I do like the idea of like a Steel Song list that only relies on like Doc and Rapunzel for card draw. It's probably still pretty good.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
All right.
I'm streaming right now, just to let you know.
Gotcha.
Half cut okay?
Yeah, half cut's fine.
Did you play in any set champs on the weekend?
Yeah, it did. Did not go how I wanted it to go, but try to, live and learn.
Yeah, it goes that way sometimes.
Yeah. One, two. I'll go for. I'll go for 3.
Okay. I'm gonna do 5.
3. All right, you're good to go.
Alright. I'm gonna ink Diablo, and for 1, play Diablo.
That's right, gotcha.
Alright, and pass.
Gotcha. Draw. I will.
So he's running a different kind of green steel,
Heat
kind of more mid-range list, has
for
Clarabelle.
Cove and pass.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna ink Beast. For 2, I'll play Ursula.
Gotcha.
Take one of those strengths.
Gotcha.
And then I'll quest for 1 and pass.
Gotcha. Set, draw. I will ink. I will ink Pete. I'll go 2 for morph and pass.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna ink Space Pirate Pete for 3. We'll do Storm, take out the morph. I'll draw a card.
Gotcha.
And then I'll quest for 2 and pass.
Gotcha. Set, draw. I will ink strength. I'll go 2 for Smee, 1 to put him in the cove, and pass.
Okay. Draw. For 3, I'll play Prince John. I'm gonna ink Pete. And I'll quest for 2 and pass.
Gotcha. Ready, set, draw. I'll go.
So I kind of want to bait him into attacking with Smee, because then it leaves him where I could take out the Smee with a Storm. Though I can also take out Morph here. I know he has Shift into Beast.
I'll go Smee into Diablo.
Yep.
And pass.
Okay. Draw.
No, that's 3. Sorry.
How many cards do you have in hand?
3.
Okay. Prince John's gonna sing Storm. We'll take out Smee.
Gotcha.
Draw. I'm gonna Ink Muses for 5. I'm gonna play We Don't Talk About Bruno. We'll send Morph back to your hand.
Gotcha.
I'll roll from 1 to 4 here.
Gotcha.
Number 4.
Gotcha. 1, 4.
Yep.
Clarabelle.
Okay, and I'll draw for Prince John on the discard.
Gotcha.
And then I'll quest for 1 with Ursula and pass.
Gotcha. Reset. Draw. I'll go 2 for Morph. 1. Move Morph into the Cove and pass.
Okay, draw. How many cards do you have?
3.
Okay.
Oh, my screen.
Alright, for 3, I'll play Hypnotize. I'll draw for Hypnotize.
Gotcha. I'll discard Diablo.
Okay, and then I'll draw for the discard. Prince John is going to sing Strength. We'll kill Morph.
Gotcha.
I'm going to Ink a Morph, and for 3, I'll play Diablo, and then I'll quest for 1.
Gotcha.
And pass.
Gotcha. Reset. Draw.
So we're in a pretty good position now. He doesn't have a board, and we're whittling away his hand
I'll
here.
go 3 for Pete. 1 to move Pete into the Cove and pass.
Okay. Draw. Okay, I'll do 3 for Pete. 3
Gotcha.
for Diablo, and then I will quest for 2.
Gotcha.
Pass.
Gotcha. Draw.
Draw.
I will Ink Beast. I'll go 5. No, 5 for Robin Hood. Pete. Sorry, something is going on wrong with my screen. The who's exerted on your side?
It's the Ursula and a Diablo.
Gotcha. All right. I will have Pete take out Ursula.
Yep.
And I'll pass.
Okay.
No cards in hand.
All right. Draw. I'll do 5 for Beast.
Gotcha.
My Pete will trade with your Pete,
Gotcha.
and then I'll quest for 2 with the Diablos and pass.
Gotcha. Draw.
I'll draw.
So 3 for Diablo, 2, put them both in, and pass.
Okay. Draw for turn and draw for Beast.
Gotcha.
We'll do 3 for Ursula. Diablo is going to sing Strength. We'll take out your Diablo.
Yeah, you got it.
Alright. Good game.
Gotcha. Good game.
Alright, good luck in your next one.
You too.
Yeah, so I think he realized that there's kind of no coming back from that position. Especially, we take out his Diablo. Since his is at Cove, it could trade ours. We could have played a Cove as well there, but yeah, I think that we had board control for so long and basically all the resource control that there was no coming back. Going first in a mirror match like discard also can be pretty helpful, or it can be whoever sets up the Diablo or gets control of the board or hand first will win. BFC Buffalo says, you doing any more set champs? Yeah, I'm gonna be playing in at least 2 more locally, and maybe another one if I feel like traveling to play in one. I live in an area that we have like 3 or 4 set champs that are close by at different stores, and then within like an hour or two drive there's more. And a lot of people from my area travel to different set champs, so we have like community connections to people in other areas, and it's fun to go in and play against people that we know and see only for set champs. So the set champ season is kind of exciting, for the gameplay, but also for like the community aspect of it. Since people are competitive, they want to see if they can beat people outside of just their circle. Are you playing in any more set champs? Hello.
How's it going?
Good, you?
Good. Streaming?
I am, yeah.
Yep. Let's get this shovel.
Did you play in a set champs?
I did not. I was visiting wife, and the deck that I was running, everyone decided to switch over to that deck and took both sets here. I'm like, oh,
Gotcha.
sweet. I'm like, oh, so you're just gonna copy me when I'm not here?
I mean,
Half cut good for you?
yep. I half cut.
All right.
Well, that's to be a little bit flattering that people want to play your deck.
I'm just like, seriously, like, leave me alone. um. I'm gonna do 3.
Okay, I'm gonna do 5. Well, we got a decent opener here. We got our Diablo shift into Sing Storm, and we have Cove. If he's playing red, we can do Cove on 2 to help try and protect the Diablo. It's a little tougher going second, because if he plays like a turn 1 Cindy here, then we might not be able to get our shift Diablo.
Start us off. Ink Clarabelle, play Clarabelle. Pass.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna ink Sir Hiss for 1.
Right.
Play Diablo. Look at your hand. Okay, and pass.
Yep. Draw. Ink Piglet to Ursula.
Okay.
We'll hit the storm.
Yeah.
All right, and I will. Pass.
Okay. Draw. Alright, well, I'll discard Sudden Chill to shift Diablo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ink Ursula for 1, play Cove for 1.
Yep.
Put him at Cove and he'll quest for 1. And pass.
Draw.
I'll draw.
How many cards do you have in hand?
I have 3.
All right.
I was hoping not to lose the storm here so we could pick off the Clarabelle to prevent the shift later, but there's still time for us to draw cards here.
What, ink Rapunzel?
Yeah, Kiwi Birds won at like the SSG 10K last weekend.
Ursa's going to sing 0 to hero. I have 2 on board, so I'll pay 3 to shift Clarabelle.
Okay. Well, so much for preventing the shift line.
I'm going to put 5 into Cove.
Yep.
Pass. And I have 1, and I'll draw 1.
Okay, so you have 3 now, or 2?
Yep, I have 3.
Okay, okay. Alright, ready up. Draw. Diablo's gonna take out Ursula.
Yep.
I'm gonna ink We Don't Talk About Bruno for 3.
Yep.
I'll play a Pete.
Yep.
And pass.
Alright. Cards in hand?
I have 2. I'm gonna draw with you here, so I'll have 3.
Right. Yep. Drop a turn. 2. Ursula. Okay. John, Diablo. Alright. 1. Merfolk. We're gonna take out the Cove.
Yeah.
Alright. And I will pass. I have 2 in hand. I'll draw 1.
Okay, I'll draw with you.
Would you draw with me because it's at the end of my turn?
Yeah, it's still on your
Okay.
turn.
Alright.
Draw for turn. I'm gonna ink Pete. I'll do 4. We'll Zeus Clarabelle, and then I'll finish her with Pete.
Yep.
And then I'll quest for 1.
Right.
And pass.
Alright. Ready? Draw.
I have 4 cards now. Didn't know that I could draw all these Prince Johns all at once. Struggling for ink here. I would have liked to have kept the Space Pirate Pete, but here we are.
Ink Clarabelle, quest for 3. Pass.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna do 3 for Prince John.
Yep.
Diablo will take out Curse Merfolk.
Alright.
I will discard a Prince John.
Okay.
And pass.
Draw.
Draw.
One, lady. 3, shift lady. Let's see, it's in my hand. I'm gonna bring back Ursula and Merfolk.
Okay.
And I'm gonna quest for 1 and pass.
Okay. Draw. Diablo is gonna sing Sudden Chill. Okay, now I'll draw
Discard
for
Merfolk.
Prince John.
Yep.
I'm gonna Ink Morph for 5. Play We Don't Talk About Bruno on your lady.
Alright. So I'll have 5 in hand.
Okay, I'll roll 1 to 5.
Do 1 through 5.
It's a 4.
4, lady.
Okay, and then I'll draw for Prince John.
Yep.
And pass.
Ready.
Draw with you.
Yep.
I knew he was gonna have
in
Ursula
hand.
there. I have 5.
Alright. 2, Ursula. So Hypnotize is coming out next with a double Prince John. Alright. Alright, Ink Merfolk. Oh, sorry, play Merfolk, play Lady for 1, and then I'm gonna quest for 1 and pass.
Okay, how many cards do you have?
I have 2.
Okay, draw. We'll do 3 for the Hypnotize. I'll draw.
Yep.
Draw for Prince John.
Lady.
Okay. I'm gonna Ink Morph for 3. Play Diablo. Diablo's gonna sing Storm. We'll take out Lady.
Okay.
I'll draw.
Yep.
And I'll pass.
Alright. Ready. Draw.
Draw.
Cards in hand.
I have 6.
Alright. Ink Clarabelle. 4 for Rapunzel. And I'm gonna quest for 4
Okay.
and pass.
Alright. Draw. Do you have any cards in hand or no?
No cards.
Okay. Alright, I'll do 3 for Prince John.
Yep.
2 for Morph. Diablo is gonna sing Strength. We'll take out your Rapunzel. This Diablo will take out Curse Merfolk.
Yep.
I'm gonna discard Doc.
Yep.
And I'll quest for 2.
Alright.
And I'll pass.
Ready. Draw.
I'll draw twice.
put 1 into. I'm gonna take out Prince John.
Yeah.
4. I'm gonna heal 1, draw 1. And then I'm going to Ink Tramp and pass.
Okay. Draw. Alright, we'll do 3 to Shift Beast.
Yep.
How many cards do you have in hand, sorry?
None.
Okay. Beast is going to sing Bruno on Rapunzel.
Alright.
I'll draw. I'm going to pay 1 for Cove, and then I'll pay 2 to put both Diablos there, and they'll take out the Ursulas.
Yep. I'll say that's game.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, there's no way I can come back from that. Yeah. I knew. So I was the one in chat last night saying about the Tianas and the Turnidogs deck.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the
And
idea of it. It seems like
it's
once
so
you get them
this
going...
is my worst matchup that I've found, and not many people are running Emerald Steel. I've easily handled Ruby Am and Ruby Sapphire on here today with this.
Yeah, not being able to like afford to challenge stuff when you do exert it would be really good. If you got 2 of them exerted, I think it's just like auto lose if they don't have
stacks.
removal.
Yeah, and that's what happened early against Ruby Am. I had 2 out, and he just couldn't do anything. He had to pay 6, and there was nothing he could do.
I got you. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Good game.
GG's. Yep.
Yeah. So that game got the hand control and then the board control. They didn't have a lot going on. After that, especially we dealt with the Clarabelle, which was the only kind of threat they had. So a bit of a different Turnidog list with the Tianas and the Clarabelle. So instead of like the full go wide package, it's got more card draw options. So we're 2-1 with my friend's deck. So if you're just joined, we're playing Everyday Paladin. He's a friend of mine. He won a 24-person set champ on the weekend with Green Steel. So trying out his list to see how it goes.
Back again.
I guess we're the only 2 playing.
Yeah. So that's how it was earlier. I only played like 3 people earlier and took a small break.
I gotcha. Yeah, this is my 4th game, and I played 3 different people till you, but I think I went first in the last one, or did you?
I went first in the last one.
Okay. Do you want to go first this time since you lost?
No, you're good.
All right.
You go first.
Don't want to keep too many songs here because I know he's going to like Ursula on 2. I'm putting 5 back.
I'm doing 3.
Okay.
Alright. I'm ready whenever you are.
All right.
Just put that there.
I'm going to ink a sad beast and pass.
Alright. Oh. Draw. Inca Clarabelle, play Daisy, pass.
Okay. Draw. We'll ink. We don't talk about Bruno. For 2, I'll play Morph and pass.
Draw. Tramp. 1 Daisy, 1 Merfolk. I'm gonna quest for 2.
Okay. Daisy trigger is Sad Beast.
Beast, yep. And I will pass.
Okay.
Not what I wanted to see. You about draw it anyway. You about draw it anyway, so.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I think I'm gonna end up inking him here. For 3, I'm gonna play Ursula. I'm gonna discard Along Came Zeus to shift Diablo.
Yep.
And I will quest for 1.
Alright.
And pass.
Ready. Draw.
Draw.
Two. Ursula. Oh. Yeah, sudden chill. You're gonna ink Ursula, whatever you get. Muses, double sing. Okay.
Yeah, so the Muses will be very strong in this matchup, especially double singing will be able to bounce pretty much everything off the board here.
Inkanawa, play Clarabelle. I'm gonna quest for 6, double Daisy trigger. Alright. And I will pass.
Okay. Draw. So, ink Ursula.
Yep.
We'll do 4 for Muses. How many cards do you have in hand right now?
2.
Okay. Diablo is going to challenge Curse Merfolk.
Alright.
I will discard Ursula. So yeah, so we'll sing once, discard. And then we'll bounce.
Tramp.
Okay. And then we'll bounce Daisy. And then we'll sing it again. So you discard.
How many cards do you have in hand?
I have 1.
Okay. And that's what you drew because you discarded Ursula, you played Muses. Alright. Daisy.
Okay. And
what I
we
had.
will bounce. We'll bounce your other Daisy.
Okay.
And this goes on the bottom of my deck. And pass.
Alright. Ready?
I'll draw.
Draw.
I was tempted to bounce Clarabelle, but he's only at 3 ink, so he'd have to do like the 0 to hero stuff to get the shift again.
Inknala. And I will pass.
Okay.
two hand.
All right, draw. Okay, well, we'll double sing Storm. We'll hit Clarabelle and 2 on Ursula. I'll draw twice.
Yep.
And then I'll do Muse, bounce Ursula back to your hand.
All right.
Do 3 for Prince John. 1 for Cove. I'm gonna ink strength.
Yep.
We'll pay 1 to put Ursula at the Cove, and then I'll quest for 2.
Okay.
And pass.
Draw.
Draw. Yeah, kind of a mistake, I
2.
guess, to bounce the Ursula.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know why I bounced it, considering I had songs in hand.
I'm gonna hit them both.
Nice.
Ink. No, I'm good. I'll pass.
Okay. How many cards do you have?
2.
Alright, draw. Yeah, well, I guess it didn't matter. Ursula will double sing strength.
Yep. Just 4 songs in a row.
Yep. And then I'll pay 3. I'll put everyone at Cove.
Yep.
And then I'll quest for 4.
Yep.
And pass.
Ready?
Draw.
Draw. 1 Daisy, 1 Clarabelle, and pass.
Okay. Yeah, I drew another song again, of course, so. So Ursula will 2 Daisy, 2 Clarabelle. Draw twice. Do 5 for Beast.
Yeah, this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing. Like you just, it was like 6 songs in a row.
I know.
That's what I had in hand.
Yeah.
And I just
It was
couldn't.
absolutely insane draws for me.
Yeah. It was just. That hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. The double singing, absolutely out of control that game.
It wasn't a double singing. It was just snipe songs. Like you inked a strength, I sniped 2, and then you immediately topped another one. It's just like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. No characters for me, just songs.
Yeah. So I'm also running, like I said, you've seen I'm running 0 to hero on this, which is, it's helped me get Clarabelle out
Yeah.
with super early 3 ink. It's done well against every deck but this one.
Yeah. Yeah. Every deck has to have its Achilles heel, I guess.
This one is my Achilles heel. Like
Yeah.
I cannot beat Emerald Steel to save my life. Every other deck, I'm super fine into. This one, I really can't. You're just, once you're able to get the Ursula down and start double singing, it's over for me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I felt on the weekend about Churn of Dogs. Is like it's just the deck that kept ruining me.
I heard.
Yeah.
So like I got another answer for what I've been running for. So my locals is a lot of Still Song,
Yeah.
and I've been running the Gantu in it and my Amethyst Still deck, and they can't sing, and you just kind of rotate that out with Foxes. The same thing with Pete's. They can't exert, and if they want to pay for it, they're going to cost 2 extra.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So pretty brutal to punish that deck. So.
Yeah. But GG's.
Yeah. GG. Hey Roger, we're doing pretty good. We're 3-1 right now, so it's going well. deck is pretty good. The first game probably could have played a little bit better, but I still think I was losing that game. We just got somebody who went over us with more resources and we couldn't discard them. But the deck's good. Diablo has never been bad, I guess. Especially if you can do the shift Diablo. You know, I thought about running discard on Sunday when I was going to set champs, but I wanted to run it back with the Steel Song deck because I went undefeated in Swiss with it, and of course the same thing happened. So I think that if I had a ran discard, I probably could have beat those Chernadog matchups that I lost to at top 4. But then the question is, like, would I have lost to the other decks that I did beat? So it's painful to think about what could have been. How's your play testing going, Roger? Are you playing blue-green still?
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
It's alright, how are you?
Pretty good. I'm streaming right now, just so you know.
Okay, that's chill with me.
Cool.
Are you okay with proxies?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, cool. I only have like one copy of a proxy, so, or I guess technically 3, but it's one character, so.
Yeah, it's all good. Are you okay with half cut?
Yep.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Olayemi. And yeah, I have 2 more set champs locally. I have my local shop where I play League, and then another shop that I play at quite a bit. So hopefully I'll get that play mat before the end of set champs. It's the main desire. I feel like I don't do good enough if I don't actually win. I'm gonna put 6 back.
Sounds good. I'm gonna put back 4.
Okay. I once used.
Well, by the way, my proxy isn't the greatest. It's just like literally just a card back. Do you want me to just tell you right now what the proxy is, or do you want me to tell me when I play it?
You can tell me when you play it. That way you don't give away your deck if that matters to you. It doesn't matter to me, so.
Okay.
I'm chill either way.
Yeah, I mean, I don't always play the card, but if I do, I'll let you know then.
I trust you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I once used Kita to leave Under the Sea on top of the library.
All right. Whenever you're ready, I will go ahead and begin.
Kill a daisy. Nice. All right. Good luck.
Good luck to you. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the inking of Finders Keepers to play a Diablo and pass.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna Ink Beast for 1. We'll play Diablo. Let's have a look at your hand.
Yep. Maui Shark, Diablo, Queen's Castle, Lumiere, and Madame M. Fox.
Nice. I played a list like this on my stream last night.
Yeah, I'm a brand new red purple player.
Yeah, my friend actually won set champs on the weekend with a red purple list that had a lot of those cards in it. So it's a good deck.
Yeah, you know, I'm hoping. I mean, I had to pivot from my red blue because of the Hiram ban. So
yeah, the red blue I think lost a lot of its power.
Yeah, I've been playing it since set 4, so it's been kind of rough.
Yeah.
Trying to learn something new on the fly.
Well, all right, Roger.
Well,
He's playing your deck, so
let's see here.
you
Green
gotta
steel,
beat
huh?
it into the ground.
Fun, fun, fun.
Although he can get a lot of card draw, which will make this tough.
I'm gonna go ahead and ink a Lumiere. And then I'll play one for Diablo, quest for one, pass.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna ink Muses for 2. Let's play Ursula. We'll have a look at your hand again. Okay. Alright, sounds good. I'm gonna discard. We don't talk about Bruno to shift Diablo. And I'll quest for 1
Sounds good.
and pass. I know I'm gonna get
Alright,
brawled
draw
right here,
turn.
but I want to get the brawl out of the hand so I can set up the Ursula.
I will ink a Madman Fox, and then play 3 for the brawl on the
Yeah.
Diablo, and quest in for 2. Pass.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna ink Ursula for 3, play Ursula, and pass.
Awesome. Alright, draw for turn. Ink a Magic Broom. Go 4 for Queen's Castle.
Putting some pressure here with the location.
How many cards in hand?
I have 3.
3. I mean, I guess either way. Draw quest for 2 and pass.
Yep. Draw. Okay, Ursula will sing Storm twice, kill the Diablos.
Yep. I will go ahead and draw 2.
Yep, I'll also draw 2. I'm gonna do 3 for another Ursula.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ink We Don't Talk About Bruno. And we'll do 1 damage to your Queen's Castle.
Sounds legit.
And pass.
Awesome. Alright, I'll go ahead and gain my 2 lore for my castle and draw. Going to go ahead and ink a Pirate's Life. Play 4 for another Queen's Castle.
Oh.
And I will go ahead and pass.
2, that's kind of mean. Draw.
We good?
The connection. Yeah, Pixelborn does that sometimes.
Okay, yeah, that scares me. I don't use Pixelborn that often, so I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, it just like it's like the connection resets for both of us or something.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. No, you're good to go then.
Yeah. I'm just thinking how I want to deal with these castles. We'll do 3 for Pete.
Mm-hmm.
I will do 5 damage to the damaged one.
Yep.
I'm gonna ink Ursula and pass.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and gain 4. That's 4, right? 7, 11. Yeah. Okay. Math is hard. Draw for turn. Okay. I am not too keen on this, but we might have to do it. You know what? We're learning. Let's ink a shark to play a shark, and we might cry later. Who knows? And we'll pass.
Okay, draw. Can you show me what actions you have in your discard? It's just brawl, I think.
Yeah, just brawl.
Okay.
Nothing too scary.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta do stuff here. So this Ursula will finish off the damage castle,
Yep.
and then I'll do 7 to the other one with those 3.
Yep.
How many cards do you have in hand?
2.
Okay. Pay 1 for Diablo. Let's have a look.
It's very fun.
Okay, and then we'll do 3 for Pete. Since you do have the B prep and pass.
Yep. Alright, well that makes my next turn easier for me. Kind of.
Hopefully we get a
Maybe
discard
not.
here.
4 for a genie. Draw. Ooh, spicy. Sharkman's gonna go ahead and get rid of one of the Deceiver of Alls.
Yeah.
And I will take back that brawl you saw
Yeah.
from earlier. And wait, I did not ink, so pass.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna pay 1 for Cove, and then I'll pay 4 to put everybody at Cove except for the little Diablo.
Blet.
And then I will quest for 3. And pass.
Sounds good to me.
So this forces him to either take care of the location
Draw
with the
for
shark,
turn.
or the shark
Uh,
dies to any of the characters that are exerted, so at least he can't chain it. Unless he has a way to bounce, like play a fox here, maybe kill the Cove. But I gotta limit damage. I also can't just not
How many cards in
exert
hand?
because he can be prep. I have 1 card.
Uno card.
I can't just
don't
like
that.
sit here and
Even
let him be
having
prep
one.
me. So I gotta.
Okay,
force a
we'll go
little
ahead
bit of
and
tempo.
just
We're
to
way
be safe,
behind.
let's brawl the Diablo.
Okay. And you gain a lore.
Yes, sir. I'll go ahead and play for 3 friends. Gain a lore. Draw 2. I'll ink a Trinabogs. I'll have. Shark take out the Cove.
Yeah.
And then I will pass.
Okay.
Oh, actually, can I quest? And
Yeah,
pass?
yeah, that's totally fine.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, all good.
I was too busy thinking.
Draw.
Oh, that didn't help.
We'll do 3 for Diablo and pass.
See, I knew you had the Diablo, but I couldn't stop it regardless.
Yeah, I mean, I
Goodness.
feel like we're gonna lose here.
Okay,
He's
draw for turn.
got the ability to quest for 3, plus you can
Alright.
chain some
Let's
actions,
get
like even at B
spicy.
prep here. But without a song, there's nothing I can do to interact with his evasives.
I'll go ahead and have Shark sing Finders Keepers.
Oh, it's an
Gain a
action, so
lure.
you can't sing it.
Oh, did you play a Pete?
No, it's just an action, so it's not singable.
Oh, right.
You gotta pay the
Sorry.
5.
Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, I will go ahead and pay the 5 then.
Yep.
Finders Keepers, and then gain a lure. 2, 3. See, I told you I'm new to this deck. Well, you didn't do any of that.
Yeah, the key here, I think, is that we didn't hit any discard, and we didn't really get much removal,
8.
which we need, and now this game's over.
I'm gonna have the Shark sing BKU.
Okay, I'll get rid of the Deceiver.
Yep, I'll go to 17. I'll go ahead and pay 1 for Magic Broom. And then quest for 2.
Yep.
And pass.
Alright, draw. Okay, you got it. Good game.
Alright, good game, man.
Can't kill any of your stuff, so.
Yeah.
I didn't draw any songs, really, that game to...
I know. I was very surprised. I was expecting more storms, Zeus at least on my shark, so...
I know, I really need to get rid of the shark in order to do anything, so... Wasn't there.
Yeah. What's your Twitch channel, by the way?
It's the same as my username here. It's poisonous.
Okay,
With the
I'm gonna go ahead
zeros.
and with the zeros as well. Okay.
Yeah. I make YouTube videos mostly, and I live stream on YouTube too. So my channel on there is called Poison Canna without the zeros, so it's easier to find.
Gotcha. Okay. Before I have you leave, I'm gonna go ahead and type in your name.
Yeah, all good.
That way I can drop a. It's poisonous, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Awesome. Go ahead and leave you a follow.
Awesome, I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Good luck, and I hope your games go well.
All right, thanks. You too. Have a good evening.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, not much we could do to catch up in that game. We definitely needed songs. It was a big contrast from the previous game where against the Turnidogs deck we drew like songs every single turn and absolutely decimated them. That game we just didn't get any songs. We had that storm once and I played it and got to draw 2 cards and it didn't help us get any closer to getting to more songs. So unfortunately that's the way it goes. You play discard, you need your discard package, or it can be rough against decks that go over top of you. Oh, we're back.
Well, how have your matches been going today?
I mean, pretty good. I am 3-2, so.
Okay, yeah. How long have you been on the pirate deck?
This deck, I've only been playing it for tonight. I'm basically playing a different deck each night for the stream.
Got it. Just giving people, like, basically learning experience to help them decide what they like for set champs this week.
Yeah, like last week I was testing different decks that I might play, and then this week I took 4 of my friends that won set champs on the weekend, and I'm playing their decks to see how it goes. So.
Okay, cool. Where are you based out again? Do you mind saying?
I'm in East Coast Canada, so I'm in Nova Scotia, and there's a few shops here, but we're pretty close to like 2 other provinces that have set champs, so we travel like between them to play each other. So I played in 2 locally, and some of my friends who are like just a little bit further away played in theirs on the weekend. So
yeah, cool. Yeah, that's fun. I live basically in the middle of nowhere in Idaho, U.S., so
Oh yeah.
I don't have exactly the same luxury, but I can't complain. I'm grateful for things like Pixelborn Camera and Discord to find more opportunities.
Yeah. Yeah, I know for like a while, especially like the old Pixelborn, that was like the only way to play, but now, at least in my area, more shops are doing like competitive play, so.
Yeah, yeah. Hmm.
I'm just gonna keep.
Okay.
Yeah, no, there's no Plutos in this list, Roger. It does have the Zeus, which some Green Steel discard lists don't run the Zeus, so that's like an answer to Shark. But yeah, we need some songs. Any songs would have helped there. We had a
I
pretty
think I'm
wide board.
supposed to keep as well.
Double
I
Sing
just
Strength would have been huge.
don't exactly want to. Okay, let's keep. This is good practice if I'm in the same situation. So,
Sure.
all right, we're gonna go ahead and ink an Ursula and play a Robin Hood and pass.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna ink Diablo and play a Diablo. Let's have a look. Okay, and pass.
Draw. I think I'm gonna ink Lawrence for the Shmi.
Be nice if we could draw a Storm here so we could prevent the shift of Robin Hood.
I guess we'll pass for Cove plays.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna discard Along Came Zeus to shift Diablo.
That makes sense.
I will ink Ursula for 2. Play Morph. I'm gonna quest for 1
Yes.
and pass.
We'll draw.
I'll draw.
Yeah. Ouch. I guess it's Ink Tower, play Robin Hood, sing Storm on Diablo,
Okay.
and draw for my drop. We'll quest for 2 here. Take a damage and pass.
Yep. Draw. I'm gonna Inca Muses for 3. We're gonna play Ursula.
Yeah.
How many cards do you have?
3 cards in hand.
Okay. Morph will trade with Smee,
Okay.
and I'll pass.
Makes sense with the Ursula.
Yeah, I'm scared they
Draw.
might sing Strength and be able to kill the Ursula there, so
Let's
take
have
the Smee off
Robin
the
Hood
board.
sing Bare Necessities. Take a look.
Yep.
So obviously that goes, and then
Yeah.
Diablo, Ursula, and the Muses. Okay. Diablo, Ursula, and the Muses.
Well, it's unfortunate to lose the
It's just.
double sing sudden chill here.
I think it's just pass.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna ink Ursula for 3 Diablo and we'll pass.
Draw. Cards in hand. 2.
I have 2, yep.
Okay.
Yeah, bare necessities, especially because you can pick off locations, so decks that are running those big greedy locations, you can snag them out of their hand. Does seem like it's a good card. It's only
Let's
bad
have
to like
Robin
turn a
Hood
dog.
sing Zeus onto your Diablo.
Okay. This guy is just getting all the songs after I looked at his hand earlier and he didn't have any.
This is such a weird spot. I'm sorry for taking so long.
Yeah, no problem.
I think I just have to pass again.
Okay, draw. We'll do 4 for muses and pass.
Draw. Okay. Let's go ahead and ink a bare necessities. And I have Robin Hood shoot himself for 1 so I can heal and draw.
It's pretty rough.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's been pretty rough for a couple turns, obviously, so
Yeah.
you got to get yourself out of situations somehow. Let's go ahead and pass.
Okay, draw.
I mean, if you want to bounce Rapunzel again, like, I think I'm okay with that. So.
Yeah, I'm sure you would be. How many cards do you have? 2?
2, yeah. Yep, that's right.
I'm gonna ink Ursula. We'll do
Ooh.
5 for sad boy.
Yep. Yeah, I felt it.
Um,
So you're 0-handed at the moment, right?
no, I have 1 still.
1, okay.
Yeah, I haven't been inking for the last couple turns, so.
Makes sense.
Pass.
Okay. What to do, good sir? Draw. Oh my gosh. Which is it? I don't know. So you're gonna be drawing 2 per turn if I don't do anything. And you've got 1 in hand, and you could rip my hand at any moment potentially with Ursula. I think I just don't think I can ignore the beast that long, so I think what we do is Inca Rapunzel. We'll use Rapunzel to deal 2 damage to the beast.
Yep.
We'll play a dock for 2. Draw. And we'll hold 2 cards. And do I quest and expose to the beast? I mean, I don't think I'm supposed to. I'll go ahead and pass there.
Okay. Draw. Alright, we'll do 3 for Prince John.
Uh-oh.
2 for Doc. I'll discard 0 to draw 2.
Yep.
Ursula is gonna double sing strength. I'm gonna do 10 damage to Robin Hood.
Oof.
If I had one more
Okay.
character, it would have been perfect.
Yeah, no joke.
Muse trigger, I'm gonna put Doc back in my hand.
Oh, you're on. Yeah, that makes total sense.
And for the other trigger, I'm just not gonna bounce anything. And then Beast will take Rapunzel.
Yep.
And then I will quest for 1. And pass.
Okay.
I have 2 cards.
You know what would be great if I could find my discard right now. Draw.
So at least with the Doc, we can keep bouncing it with Muses to keep refilling our hand. Until we can get some Prince John value.
We'll use Doc to sing Bear, though. Let's see what you got. Ugh, gross.
Yeah, I got another Prince John. I didn't want that.
Play the Beast and pray you can't interact. And pass to you.
Okay. Draw for turn. I'm gonna ink the Space Pirate
To play one?
for 2.
Just
And play Doc. I'm gonna discard this Prince John to draw 2.
sure.
For 3, Prince John. For 1, Diablo. Look at your hand. Oof, don't like her. Beast will take out Doc. And then I will quest for 3.
Yep.
And pass.
Alright, come on, Storm. Let's go. Nope. Nope. In fact, it's probably one of the worst draws. Link, World's Greatest Criminal Minds. Forgot to do my beast trigger again. I
You,
really
you,
need to
you
get
can do it.
better
It's
at that.
mandatory, so.
You sure? Oh, it's mandatory. Interesting.
Yeah, it's not like a May.
Yeah, I got you. I guess we'll play the 1-drop then. And now kind of have to do something.
See,
You're exposing your John.
He
for the
technically
first
can
time that you
shift
have
here with the
second.
big Cindy with those 5 remaining ink. It wouldn't be
So I guess
ready,
we just
but
take out the beast.
if I can
this
discard him before he
turn,
does that, I'll be very happy.
take 3 and pass to you.
Okay. Draw. Okay. Yeah, let's do it this way. Muse is gonna sing Zeus on Cinderella,
Okay.
and then I should have quested first. Muse will bounce Doc.
Okay.
Then I'll pay 2. Replay Doc. Draw 2. Prince John and Diablo will finish Beast.
Okay. I think that was value.
Yeah. 3 for Pete, and then I will
Okay.
quest for 3
Yeah.
and pass.
Draw. Ink to play. Pass to you.
Okay. Draw. Yeah, so I'll do 5. I have the Bruno for your Cinderella. I'll pay 5. We'll do Bruno on your Cinderella.
I'll go ahead and concede. I can't come back from this position.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, good game.
Yeah,
you got
good
your
game.
revenge.
I did get my revenge finally.
The situation where I had to basically skip 2 turns and draw 1 off Rapunzel after was pretty brutal.
Yeah, I think you had an opportunity there because you played the little Cindy. You still had
Yeah.
5 ink left with only the Cinderella in your hand. You could have shifted then, and then the Zeus wouldn't have been able to kill.
I'm pretty sure I did not have it in hand. I think I drew it or something right after, else I would have 100% done that.
Yeah, well, I looked in
'Cause
your hand the turn before with, I think, Ursula maybe, or Diablo, and then that was like the only card you had, so I really wanted to like discard it, and then you could have shifted it for 6, basically, like Little Cindy into Big Cindy in one turn.
Oh, yeah, I might have missed that. Yeah, I'll have to keep an eye on that in the future.
Yeah, because if I had it drawn like a sudden chill, I also would have got rid of her like that turn.
Of course,
Yeah.
yeah.
But otherwise,
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
all good. GG.
No, thanks for the advice.
Yeah, no
I'll
problem.
keep an eye out for it. Take care, Poison.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, I mean, for sure, I knew, because I talked about strategizing that I wanted to get rid of it before you could shift. And sure enough, we were able to punish there, so that worked out. Hey, John. Yeah, so for anyone who's just joined, I'm playing Green Steel Discard. I'm using my friend's list. He won set champs on the weekend with it, so we're just testing it out to see how well it can do for me. So we're 4-2 right now. I think that I've won the winnable games, and I lost 2 games that we weren't going to win, so haven't made any like horribly drastic misplays, like challenging a Beast Relentless and letting it ready. So what do you guys think of the announcements today? Anybody excited for any of the information that was officially revealed? Obviously, set rotation's a real thing, but they still haven't shown us what cards are going to be reprinted. I do like that they're committed to giving us better set champs promos now, though, because the Maleficent Dragon is a pretty good card to get as a promo. And the new Jafar, I don't know if it'll be that good, but it's at least something that could be playable. I do like the effect that, you know, you discard, and if you discard an illusion character, you get to play it for free. As an old Hearthstone player, I really liked mechanics where you discard a card and play it for free. If you played Warlock, you know that there's lots of cards that did that, so you could get them out on the board while taking advantage of your discard effects. But yeah, the promo Maleficent, if they're going to give out 40 non-borderless versions to entrants as well, then that's a lot of Maleficent Dragons for people, so that's pretty awesome. Yeah, so I mean, I think the rotation has to happen to keep the game fresh. Jana, yeah, I agree. I think that like the hour lead up could have been the hour of the BSing around that they they ended up doing after as well. It was kind of neat. I did like the like tour of the building and all the stuff, and I'm glad that they've hired somebody who is committed to doing more communication, like doing the lore casts, and somebody who has like a bit of showmanship about it. So they're obviously like interested in the quality of the production and stuff like that. So it's good. And I think that there was like at one point like 13,000 people watching the stream or something. There was a lot. So makes you think that like the health of the game must be pretty good to get that many people watching all at once who are interested in the changes and the announcements. The new art of the cards look cool.
Oop. Looks like my camera didn't properly set up. Hello again.
Hey, well, you must be excited about the announcement.
I am ecstatic. In our Minnesota Lorcana TCG page, I was just lighting it up. So it was a good day. Good day.
Yeah, you got your wish. I got my wish too, because the Goofy movie's coming. So
I saw that. That was also very exciting.
Yeah.
If you want to stay in here, I'll back out because I'll have to back out to switch cameras, I think.
Okay.
And
no
then
problem.
I'll hop right back in.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I would love to do a card reveal. I don't know how to actually get on that list, though. I looked at the channels that are there, and not all of them are bigger than me, so like, there's maybe a chance. Too Toxic a channel. Hey, welcome back.
Welcome back. Yeah, I forgot to plug in my camera when I plugged in my laptop earlier.
Yeah, all good. I'm streaming right now, just so you know.
No worries. Figured as much.
Yeah.
Half got still cool?
Yeah, totally.
Alright.
Yeah, my channel's too toxic because the people I play against sometimes rage quit.
Throwing back 1.
Wow, alright, that's scary. I'm gonna do 3.
Alright.
Alright, good luck.
Good luck to you as well.
I'm gonna ink Ursula for 1. We'll play a Hidden Cove and pass.
Okay. Draw for turn. I will
Yeah, they're definitely gonna need to reprint some removal.
ink
I'm
a very
assuming
shiny
like
we don't talk about Bruno.
is gonna come back as
And
like
I will
it's a
play
card that I
a
think
Diablo
needs
to
to
look at your hand.
exist.
Let's see. Alright, so we got Storm, Improvise, Diablo. Okay. Okay, cool. Fast turn.
Draw. I'm gonna ink Strength for 2. We'll play Morph and pass.
Alright. Draw for turn.
Hopefully he can't just shift here and
Let's
snipe
ink
the
a
Morph.
little Pete. Let's play a Smee. And yeah, I'll just do it. So that way I at least get 2 draws off you with that Storm. And pass.
Okay, draw.
Draw.
Yeah, so I'll discard Hypnotize, shift Diablo, we'll sing the Storm on your Diablo, you draw, I draw. I'm gonna ink Pete for 3. I'll play Ursula, and we'll pass.
You have 1 card in hand?
Yeah, I'm gonna draw with you here, so I'll have 2.
Let's go ahead. I will ink a little Pete. I will play the Smee. And let's go ahead and smack 3 into the cove there.
Yeah.
And then I will pass.
Okay, draw. How many cards do you have?
4 cards.
Okay.
Catching me off guard with a different deck today.
Yeah, I'm playing, this week I'm playing decks that my friends won set champs with.
Nice. Try to remember you saying that last night. I forgot about that.
Okay, Ursula is gonna double sing Storm. We'll take out the 3-cost Smee.
Okay.
Goes on bottom. I draw 2 cards. ink Sir Hiss. For 4, we'll Zeus That's Me,
Okay.
and then I'll quest for 1 and pass.
Draw.
I'll draw.
Let's ink a Pete. And let's go ahead and I want to. Oh, this is such a bad decision. Let's Zeus your Diablo.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
All right. Draw. How many cards do you have?
3.
Okay. Ursula will double sing Sudden Chill.
All right. Discarding Strength and prepare to board.
Okay. And then I'll pay 5 for Sad Beast and pass.
Boy. All right. Draw for turn. That's not what I wanted to see. 3 for Smee, and I will pass.
Okay. I'll draw for Beast, draw for turn. I'm going to do 3 for Pete.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pay 2, put Ursula and Beast at the Cove.
Okay.
And then I will quest for 3.
Okay.
Pass.
Draw. That's still not what I wanted to see. I'll pay 3 for another Smee. I'm just Smeeing all over. Take out your Cove, and then I'll pass.
Okay, draw. I'll draw for Beast. I'll do 3 for Pete. 2, I'll put both Pete's in here. This Pete.
I swung Smee at Cove last turn.
Oh, did you? Oh, my bad.
Yeah. It's all good. I was like, still there. Strong Cove. Strong Cove.
Yeah. All right, Pete will trade with Smee.
Okay.
And I'll quest for 2.
Okay.
And pass.
Draw for turn. Still not what I wanted to see. Cards in hand?
I have 3.
3. Diablo, and I will swing into Beast. Shut down that draw. And pass.
Okay. Draw. How many cards do you have?
1 card.
Okay. I'm gonna ink Diablo for 3, Prince John for 3, another Prince John, and then I will quest for 4 and pass.
Draw for turn. That's a little bit better. Let's ink a Donald Duck. Play 2 for Doc. No cards in hand. Draw 2.
Yep.
2 for a Smee. I think you got it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can take out Beast. Then that take that out next turn. Then I don't think there's much else I can do. I'll have to take out Beast.
Yep.
And then I will pass.
Okay. Draw. Okay. Do 6 for Space Pirate, and then I'll quest for 6.
Okay.
And pass.
Draw. Yeah, there's nothing. Ink Strength. I'm gonna play Shiny Beast. So it's 1 turn.
Nice.
And I will just quest for 3, so it doesn't look as bad. It still looks bad.
All right, great game.
Yeah, you just got the discard gas early.
Yeah, that one went pretty well for me.
Yep.
All right, good game.
Good game. I'll see you around. See you
Yep.
on tonight, hopefully.
Cheers. Did I ink a Diablo? I don't think so, but let's check. Oh, I did. I don't know what happened. Well, that's not good. When did I do that? Oh. Whoops. Alright, gotta slow down. I'm playing too fast. Well, the VOD will forever remember that I cheated by mistake. I do find it more challenging to stream and watch the chat and do all these things like at the same time. It's, watching people who stream and thinking that it's the same as just playing. It's definitely not. It's activating like more different parts of my brain than I expected, because I found that even like playing yesterday, that there was mistakes that I was making that were being called out in chat, like just doing the wrong trigger or something like that. That I feel like I wouldn't make that mistake when playing in person, when I'm only thinking about playing, but when I'm thinking about playing and reading the chat and watching all of the things that are happening and pushing the buttons to update my totals, that it's more to keep track of than I thought it would be when I started this. I still feel bad that I did that, though. I think I was winning that game either way, but I don't really want to win like that. Yeah, I've been exposed. I'll never get a card reveal now. Oh, goodness.
Oh my gosh. I literally just sat here and said, I'm going to summon Poisonous. I'm going to summon Poisonous. That is so funny.
Yeah, very random.
Because the guy I just played before was like, yeah, I was just up against Poisonous. And I was like, oh, yeah. He's like, yeah, you must know him, right? I'm like, I do, actually, yeah.
Well, that's cool. You'll get the fun experience that I'm running Tyler's deck.
That's what he said. He was like, yeah, he was playing discard. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I put out a video yesterday of like the decks that won the 4 local set champs.
Yeah.
And this week I'm running like each of those decks one each night. So like last night I ran Roger's deck that won at EM, and now I'm running Tyler's deck.
You got Sarah's deck list?
I do. I asked for permission from Roger, Sarah, Tyler, and Bill. So.
Nice. I was gonna say, yeah, because that deck list was pretty. I mean, you had to play against it, so you know, but.
Yeah, so I'm running all the different lists, but yeah, you get the special treat of playing against Tyler's list.
I've never got to play Tyler's list against someone who wasn't Tyler.
Well, it should be easier because I'm not as practiced with it. So. Also, if you're running Blurple, like I think that's like a fairly good matchup. At least I like to play Blurple against discard. So.
I think I understand how to play it. It's just, it's a matter of actually doing what I think I need to do. Okay. 3. We're gonna do 5 back.
Okay, I'm gonna do 3.
Okay. Did you get a chance to watch the lorecast today?
I did, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, the leaks spoiled so much of it. Like, 80% of the content was spoiled in the leaks.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Which kind of sucks, but like, at least they did some stuff.
I liked the quality of it. Like, that is something you'll never be able to like leak. Like, the information's one thing, but the quality and the personality behind it was really nice.
Yeah, I like that it was like the show of him, like, you know, walking through the studio and the music and the people cheering. Like,
Yeah.
it felt very professional, so that was good.
It did, and the doggy, and the whole chat was like, "Can I pet that dog?"
Can I pet that dog?
But like, really, dog? Can I pet that dog? Alrighty. Whenever you are ready, you can take us away.
All right. I'm going to ink. What do I want to ink here? This hand kind of sucks, to be honest. I'm going to ink Morph and pass.
Oh, uh-oh. Okay. Okay, sit where you know you're supposed to sit. Alright, we're going... No, that is not...
Yeah, I agree. We should have had more puppy time.
We're going to ink a crab to play a popsicle. To draw. To... Oh my gosh. This is not that kind of content. Get your butt out of the computer. The camera. Bell and pass.
Alright, draw.
This is not only pause. Don't show off your butt.
I'll ink Ursula for 2 Sir Hiss and pass.
Ooh. Okay, draw for turn. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna ink a goat. And... Actually, before I did that, I should have done this. Belle's gonna sing Friends.
Yep.
Draw 2. We're going to play a Tipo for 2. And we're going to ink that and pass.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna ink Pete for 3. Play Diablo. We'll trade with Belle and pass.
Right. Well, let's do one with 3. We're going to lock Tipo back to hand.
Yeah.
Ink Tipo turn. Play a popsicle. Pop the popsicle to play a bell.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And then we will pass.
Okay. Draw. For 3, play another Diablo. Let's do 2 damage to your fox. I'll draw a card. Gonna ink Sir Hiss. Pass.
Just to let you know. Right. Ready, set, draw.
Draw. Yeah, we're also having a serious inkable problem here. I had to cast a storm just to get
It is
an
not
inkable.
Now you just remove the damage from Fox. You are not Big Bell. You cannot remove damage. As much as you would like to be a Big Bell. Alright, we're going to... Against my better judgment, we're going to ink Finders Keepers. To do 5 for an Elsa to exert your other Diablo. Oh no, actually I do not want to exert your Diablo. We're just gonna go into your one Diablo that's exerted.
Sure.
I forgot. That is not what I want to do. Because what I would actually like to do is then sing Friends without you drawing. And then we will quest for one with Fox. And pass.
Okay. Draw.
Can you sit down?
Okay, we'll do 4 to Zeus the Elsa.
Who would you like to Zeus?
Oh, sorry, 4 to Zeus Elsa. I didn't realize I was muted.
Oh, that's okay.
Diablo, we'll sing Storm, kill Fox.
Yep.
I'll draw. I'm going to ink Diablo, and I'll pass.
Alrighty. Ready, set, draw.
Draw with you.
Yeah. We're gonna ink Tifo. For 4, we're gonna play the Manor over on this side of the cat hut. And quest for 1 with Bell and pass.
Okay. Draw. How many cards do you have?
I have 3 cards in hand.
Okay. Alright, we'll do 3 for Prince John. We'll do 2 for Sudden Chill. You discard, I'll draw.
Hades.
Okay. Diablo will sing Sudden Chill. You discard, I draw.
Finders Keepers.
Okay. And pass.
Ready. Game 2 for Manor. Draw.
I'll draw.
Ink a Fox. And for 7, we're going to Hades the Diablo.
Sure.
We will quest for 1 with Bell and pass.
Okay. Do you have any cards in hand?
I have no cards in hand.
Okay. We'll do 5 for Bruno on Hades. I will draw Prince John. Gonna ink Hypnotize, and we'll pass.
Alright, gain 2 for Manor and draw.
Yeah, we need to get the character down
We're
and
gonna
deal with
do
Manor here.
2 for Sail. Draw. We're gonna do 5 for Finders Keepers. Draw 3.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah, welcome to a normal game where when I draw, you don't get to draw.
It's not as fun as the game where I just always draw.
We're gonna quest for 1 and pass. Yeah, but like, it's fun for me.
Okay, draw. Okay, so I think we do 5 for Beast, 2 for Morph. Prince John is gonna sing Strength, kill your bell,
Route.
and pass.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought about playing the Beast,
Ready.
but getting rid of the Hades before it gets bounced, I guess, was a worry, and it gets rid of 2 lore
Okay.
right away.
We're gonna do 3 for friends. Draw 2.
At least this way I can do like Shift Beast and get 2 on the go here.
We're gonna do 4 for a genie to draw 1. And we're going to how many cards do you have in your hand?
I have 3.
Okay. And then I think we're actually just gonna pass there then.
Okay, how many cards do you have? 5. That's so many considering I had you down to 0. I'll draw for turn, and then I also draw for Beast.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Everyone in Freddy was giving, or not everyone, but we were giving Tyler a hard time because he would say draw for turn, draw for beast, and everyone's like, actually, you draw for beast first.
Okay, I'll do 3 to Shift Beast.
Okay, that is illegal. You can't have 2 beasts out.
Well, is it more illegal to have 3 beasts out?
Sir!
The beasts will challenge the manor.
Oh my god.
So that's 6. And I'll pass there.
Oh my god. This is where I really want to have grab. We're gonna
Well, the
gauge
kitty
into
was
the mana
able
of
to
the
basically
drop.
kill a fox, so it seems like a pretty strong kitty, Batman.
Alright, well, first we're going to play a crab. We're going to crab Genie.
Yep.
Genie is going to go into the beast that has morphed onto it. Shifted onto. Yeah. I'm going to take 3 damage back.
Yep.
I'm going to ink a Tipo, and then for 5, we're going to do a bell to move that 3 damage to the beast that is not exerted.
Sure.
I don't think it matters, but just specification for whatever reason. That heals him. And then pass. You can have 2 cards this time.
Okay. Draw for turn. Draw for beast. How many cards do you have?
I
3?
have 3 cards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do 3 for sudden chill. I'll draw for Prince John and for the sudden chill.
We're going to do a bell.
Okay. For 4, I'm gonna play Muses. I'm gonna ink a Pete for 2. Play Morph.
Sorry, you just played another.
Played Morph.
Okay.
Uses a Morph so far. A lot of annoying stuff.
Says the discard player.
This beast will take out the location.
Sure.
That has to happen. Prince John is gonna sing Storm. We're gonna do 2 damage to Bell.
Okay.
I'll draw a card for Storm, and Muse trigger, send Genie back to your hand.
Sure.
And then Beast will sing Strength, kill Bell.
Okay.
Just debating if I want to Muse trigger this Prince John back to my hand or not. Yeah, I'll return him and pass.
Alrighty. Ready, set, draw.
Didn't really want to exert my other beast there, but also at 13 I needed to kill the Bell because I really got to try and stop as much
We're
as
going to
possible
do
here.
5 for an Elsa. We'll exert morph. This crab is going to go into beast with damage on it,
Yeah.
giving the +3 to Elsa to go into the other sad beast.
Yep, that's nice.
And ink a sail to play a Genie to draw, and then I will pass.
Okay. Draw. Okay. 3 for Prince John. 3 for Prince John. 2 for Ursula. Take a look at your hand.
Now!
Alright.
I needed that.
Okay, and then I'll draw for both Prince Johns.
Yep.
Muses, sing Storm, kills Elsa. I'll draw a card. Muse trigger will send Genie to your hand.
Yep.
And pass.
Okay.
Alright, absolutely monstrous that there was a song in hand there.
I actually have...
Really helped us.
Whoopsies. Draw for turn.
Because no song there, and
4 for a
we're
Genie.
losing worse. We're still not winning here, but there's still a chance now. This dock's a nice pickup here too. We can start chaining our dock.
We'll do 4 for a goat to gain a lore, and pass.
Okay. Draw. You have 2 cards.
That's correct.
Okay. Don't really want to Bruno the goat, because if it's not the card that's discarded, then it helps so much anyway. But we do get 2 card draws off of it versus 2 card draws off of dock and not dealing with anything. So maybe we leave the goat down and we just bounce Genie. Okay, let's quest for 1. gonna do 5 for We Don't Talk About Bruno on Genie. Okay.
2, 1.
All right, 4.
1, 2. Oh,
Yeah, so like 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4 in the middle.
yeah. Okay, perfect. Let it go.
Okay. I will draw for the 2 Prince Johns.
Yep.
I'm gonna pick up Ursula with the Muse trigger.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ink a Diablo. Let's do 2 for Ursula. Genie and Goat. Alright.
Same with what I got in my travels overall. Ooh, that's fair. That's fair.
We'll do 3 for a Deceiver of All.
No.
Muses is gonna sing Strength, kill Goat.
Trigger.
Not gonna bounce anything. And then I'll quest for 5. And pass.
Alright.
Yeah, Ricardo, I didn't want to bounce the goat because, like, if it's not the card that's discarded, like, she gets a lore when it leaves the board, she gets another lore when it's played, and she's already so high on lore that I can't afford to let her just, like, keep bouncing goat, unfortunately. Otherwise, yeah, it would be, like, the most efficient way to deal with the board. But
How many cards have you
goat... I have 1 card. But the goat, we can't afford to bounce them.
And that Ursula, like the baby Ursula's on the field too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna do 4 to put down a manor. Put it over here. And then we will pass.
Okay. I don't like that manner, just so you know. Draw. I have all these characters, and I still can't kill the manor. I can do... No, I can do 9. Alright.
Yeah, you can use all your characters.
Yeah, I can take
now.
6 characters to kill 1 thing. It's
And
very
if
good.
you would,
Very good value.
that's worth 8 lore. So like 8 lore, 6 characters, 1 manor.
Yeah, if you weren't at 15, I would be okay with not doing it, but I kind of have to. Yeah, so let's do it. Everybody.
Yeah. It's kind of why I played it there, just to essentially buy me a turn, because I don't like that DOA.
Yeah, Roger, the problem I think maybe is that she's got goat in hand, so I'm kind of scared of like goat bounce. And then we'll do 3 for Storm, Story Strength, kill Genie. Muse Trigger. I'm not going to do Muse Trigger. For 2, I will play Doc. I'll discard my hand. I don't have any cards to draw 2. You have 1 card? Or 2?
I have 2 cards.
Okay. We'll do 2 for Sudden Chill.
Alrighty. It's not an easy. Hey, don't make me cheat. I'm at 15, Tiggy.
I mean, I support that. Good job, Tiggy.
I'm gonna have to say goat.
Okay. And then I'll draw for the 2 Prince Johns.
I'm also at 9 ink. Stop. Okay, stop.
And then Muse Trigger off the song, I'll put Doc back in my hand.
Okay.
For 3 Pete, I'm gonna ink Diablo. And I'll pass. I have 2 cards in hand.
Okay. Let's see what I can do.
Well, I'm very happy to see the goat get tossed there.
Okay. Draw for turn. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, turn around. Put your face that way so you don't, make me lose. Okay, 1 for a popsicle to draw. We're gonna do 4 for a genie to draw. Sorry, you have how many cards in hand?
I have 2 cards.
That's too many. Okay, we're gonna pass.
Okay. Draw. I'll go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 15. 4 for Zeus on your genie. 3 for Prince John. 2 for Doc, discard 0 to draw 2. And I'll pay 2 for 2 coves and pass.
That is such a flex play. You play 2 coves and move nobody to cove. Like, that's literally the point of cove. Right, draw for turn. Do I get a B prep?
Yeah.
Okay, 15, 16. Oh, that's a lot of stuff I have to get rid of. Okay, nope, that's not gonna happen. I have a single Hades.
I mean, yeah, he's not necessarily up to this task.
I have a god of the underworld, a child, a boat, and a mystical bell. Damn, I was like so sure at the beginning I had this.
Yeah, when you like kept drawing cards and I couldn't discard you, I thought you had it too. The turn that I think really swung it was the turn that I played the 2 Prince Johns and I played Ursula, and you actually had a song. Because like that was my entire hand, so then I got to draw 2 more, and then I hit the storm that let me, or I hit a song that let me kill a character, and then bounce. So like I didn't have any of that stuff till I managed to pick that song out of your hand.
Right.
So that like it was just like top deck luck basically that turn swung it, and then I just like was able to keep you from going further after that.
And that was the let it go. Like I literally drew it that turn.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah, I mean,
it was just me being greedy with my draws.
No, and I wouldn't say it's a bad thing to have it in your hand. It's just like, it was just luck, because like there's only like 6 songs in that deck, so the fact that you had one at that time was just like perfect to let me win. So
yeah,
but
insane.
Good game.
Yes, you as well.
All right, we'll see you around.
Sounds good. Have a good rest of the stream.
Yeah, you too. I'm getting off after this anyway, so.
Alright, well then we will catch you next time.
Yeah, cheers. Alright, so we did get there. Definitely a little bit of top deck luck towards the end. Hey, thanks for the follow, Moy Pape. Yeah, so it was a kind of a tough matchup. I would say that like as a Blurple player, I don't mind the discard matchup at all. It's not, a free win, but the Blurple deck I think is pretty good into discard compared to some other decks. So I do like it. So I have to get off the stream here now, and so that's okay. I mean, it didn't change the outcome of the game. That's my penance for inking a Diablo in the game before, was that the popsicle got replayed. So now karma is balanced, and I won't be punished in some other mysterious way. That's my hope and prayer. Well, thanks for hanging out on the stream, everyone. I'm going to be streaming a different deck tomorrow night, another set champ winning deck, and we'll see how that goes. We did end up going 6-2, so 75% win rate. So I'd say that this deck is confirmed legit. The deck list is on my creator profile on Dreamborn, so you can check it out there. It's also I talk about the deck and break it down a little bit in my latest video on my YouTube channel. So if you haven't followed me or subscribed on YouTube, do that, check it out. I put out videos there. I just started streaming recently, but I've been putting out YouTube videos for quite a while, so it'd be a huge help if you could check out the channel and my latest video. And thanks for hanging out with me this evening. So I'm gonna try and raid Amanda's channel here if I can figure out how to do it. I'm not great at this stuff.
Oh, hello. Good. How are you doing? I'm streaming, by the way, if you're okay with that.
Yeah, that should be fine. Actually, I think I played you.
Okay. I thought I recognized the name, but it's also so hard. Because it's Ivar.